Good day, everyone. Welcome back, by the way. So, what we have for today is BTC USD. We would want to see where this price will be moving for this week, right? So, if you've not subscribed, please click on that subscribe button, like, share, and make your comments. I would love to watch out for it. Now, take a look at this BTC USD to be able to predict this price for this week, guys. I want us to actually start from the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame. So we will take a look at it from the monthly time frame downward to the 1 hour time frame. So here we have the monthly time frame, and we take a look at this movement. Let's start it from here. Let's start this movement from here. This was 2019, right? So around this 2019, this was around January 2019. We see we'll be going bullish, right, on this BTC USD, on our Bitcoin. We'll be going. It has been giving us a bullish move, right? Then all of a sudden, I think this was around late 2021. This was about November 2021. This we started having this drop on our BTC USD, meaning our Bitcoin has been dropping since. I think this is about last year now. So next month we'll make it a year now that Bitcoin has been giving us that bearish move. So that is it. So we are on a bearish move. If you can take a look at this, Bitcoin is bearish. Now I want you guys to see that I've added this moving average. So the moving average I've included is 10 period moving average. For those of us that trade 10 period moving average, we all know the rules of trading it. Once the price is above 10 period moving average, we have to go long, right? But if it is below it, we have to short it. So clearly we can see this price is above 10 period moving average, meaning we have to go this price is below 10 period moving average, meaning we have to short this price, right? So this price is below 10 period moving average, meaning we are on a bearish move. And that is it. Price is below 10 period moving average, we are bearish. Take a look at this movement. This was an impulse move, right, downward. A correction was made. Now we've had this impulse move, a correction, and now we are on another impulse move. We are expecting this impulse move to actually break this previous lower lows. So on the monthly time frame technical aspect of it, we are on a bearish move. Now on the fundamental aspect of this BTC USD, if you notice that interest rates has been increased about, was it not 5 times? I think so. Within four, at least 4 5 times this year. So I mean, when interest rates tends to increase, right, we tend to see some of these assets falls, because the reason is that all these big institutions, they go to the bank to borrow money to invest in all these financial assets that grows well, right? So once the central bank increases interest rates, these institutions are very careful in borrowing money, so to actually invest, by the way. So and most of the funds are going into bond, right, because it's one of the safest assets. And once interest rates increase, then the bond rates tends to increase, so they tend to move all their money into this bond market, meaning this money that is in crypto tends to leave the crypto market and go into the bond market. So I mean, that is why we are having a drop on this BTC ever since then. You can see inflation is being increased, and one of the ways to fight inflation is by increase in interest rates. And once there's an increase in interest rates, then you will definitely see a drop on this, on our financial assets, stocks, crypto, and this, Bitcoin and everything. This is why we are on a bearish move. So Bitcoin, we are still on a bearish move. If you take a look at it now, of currently we are trading about 19,192 or 93. So anyone, it depends on when you are watching it though. So this Bitcoin, we are trading at about 19,192 dollar, right? So monthly time frame, we are on a bearish move. That would now take us to the weekly time frame. So take a look at this movement from here. You saw price actually came to this level, rejected, came, broke above it a little bit, and it has dropped. So let's see this movement from here, Bitcoin. So clearly we can see one movement that is being made, a bearish move. So this Bitcoin has been dropping, right? And again, the price is still below 10 period moving average. Let's just assume this price is above 10 period moving average on the weekly time frame. Maybe we can consider to go long, but since it is still below it, then just look for one thing, which is to actually short this trade, especially if you are trading on the weekly time frame. Notice monthly time frame we are bearish, even the weekly time frame says you are bearish. This is the movement here, impulse move downward. Here we have is a correction and then an impulse move down. Here we've gotten a correction, right? We've gotten another impulse move, correction here, Now another impulse move. We saw this impulse move, right? This we will see it as a correction. What next are we expecting next? Another impulse move, right? So expecting another impulse move that will break this lows, which is the previous lower lows. So currently we are still trading at 19,000. I think by the time this year end, I believe, and we are still in the month of October, November, December. I think by December we will drop further than we will break below it, right? We'll break it. At least we should be close to about 16,000. We are currently trading at 19. I believe we will close to be 16,000. Reason is that we all know Christmas time, the aspect of Christmas time. A lot of people will need money to spend, right? And one of the way they can really get this money is by selling out their crypto. A lot of people, there will be a lot of selling pressure. I believe it by Christmas time, by the time this year end, and during New Year time, they want to sell off their assets like crypto to be able to gather up money and to take care of their holiday needs and everything. So they want to get themselves gifts and everything, give their family gifts and everything. They want to spend, right? So they will have to sell some of these assets, and once they start selling these assets, I believe these assets will continue to drop. This is why I said with very much there's high probability that this crypto will drop to 16,000 by the end of this year. So let's just see how it will play out. But what I know is that if it does not even drop to 16,000, at least it should drop to 17,000. It will definitely break below 18,000, one thing for sure. So weekly time frame, we are still on a bearish move. So price is currently at this level, right? So you see price reacting at this level. One thing I know for sure is that price do react at a certain level. If you are following this channel consistently, once price gets to a level, it's reacted. You saw it, it came to this level, it's reacted, dropped. Once it broke above, get to this level, it's reacted. Now it's at this same level, it's reacting to it by giving us a little bit of a pullback, right? We are expecting it to break below. So once it manages to break below, the next level we will see this crypto drop to is this level here. I think the level of about 13,000. So let's see if we will be able to accomplish by early next year, if possible, late this year. It depends on how further down it will go. So Bitcoin itself, we are still on a bearish move from the monthly time frame down to the weekly time frame. We are bearish, right? Now let's see what this daily time frame actually says. By the way, so we would want to take a look at where this price will be moving for this week, right? To be able to predict it, we want to align some key level here. So I will align it here. You can see that price has once come to this level, it pushes up, came to this same level again, pushes up. So it's reacted at the level here. We saw price came here, react at this level, came here, react at this level. So it is at this level now. So we very much would see price actually react at this level. I believe price will actually drop for that down. Because once there's a rise on that our USD index, I believe then this BTC itself will pushes up. So I would see this price range within this area here for at least within this week, within an area of 18,000, within an area of 18,000 and 20,000. So we are still ranging, right? So if you want to take this trade, maybe you can wait for this price to drop to this support level. If you are patient enough, so it's up to you. Once this price drops to this support level, we can now enter to go long on the daily time frame. So it depends on how you want to place this trade though, and well, it just is up to you though. So we can wait for this price to actually drop a little bit, come to this candlestick wick here. So let me see, maybe if the price can drop to a level of 18,400, once the price can drop to about 18,400, I believe so, which will happen within this week or next week, then we can now go long. Once again, a level of 18,400, bearish move to be made. Then we can now enter to go long on our BTC USD and to take it up and grab it to about close to 20,000, no $20,000. So that will be, at least we should be able to make a profit of $2,000. We should be able to accomplish it within 2 3 weeks, by the way. So I believe so. So the price is still ranging, right? So it will still range to this month, and so for daily time frame we are still ranging within this area. And now let's see what this 4 hour time frame says, by the way. So I would see this as a drop on a 4 hour time frame. Then I would see this as a pullback, and next after this pullback we are expecting a drop again. So this drop should actually come down. At least it should take this level here, take this level, within this level today, within this week, I think 18,500, let's say 18,600. So I mean, we can accomplish 18,600 this week, then fine. Then we can now enter to go long, or we can wait for it to drop further down to about 18,400. And if you want to grab it at 18,600, then fine, let it get there. Then we can go long and come, you know, try and grab it at around in 20,000 as our take profit. So this week, BTC, we would be expecting a bearish move first. After the bearish move, then price will correct itself by giving us that bullish move to grab our take profits for the week.